This is Adrienne Marks coming to you from beautiful San Clemente with a real estate market update. Let's jump right in and talk about pricing. We all know that the big impact on pricing is the month's housing supply. And we've always let you know that if you have less than 6 months inventory, then the buyers are fighting over houses. Whenever you have two buyers fighting over a house because there's some very limited supply, guess what happens to prices? They go up. If you have between 6 and 7 months, that's a normal market and prices aren't going to go up, they're not going to go down, except for maybe with inflation. If you have greater than 7 months, that's really a buyer's market. I mean, there's not enough buyers to satisfy the thirst of the number of people who want to sell. In that case, the sellers have to fight over the buyers that are there. And just like when two buyers fight, prices go up. When two sellers are fighting for that buyer, prices actually go down. That's a simple explanation of the impact monthly housing inventory has on home prices. Let's take a look at what actually took place with the prices. First, we're going to go to the FHFA report and look at year-over-year percentage change in price based by region. Well, in different parts of the country, prices are increasing at different rates. So we broke it down by region for you. Anything in blue, they're increasing over 5% that year. Anything in the more orange color, they're increasing by less than 5% a year. We just gave you a breakdown by region of what's happened in the last year. We give you that same breakdown in the next slide by state, so you get a real good feel for what's taking place. The dark blue states, Nevada, Colorado, and Florida, they've done very, very well, right? They're over 8% appreciation in the last year. And again, the main reason for that, lack of inventory. Tremendous demand and lack of inventory. And some states aren't doing quite as well. West Virginia, Maryland, DC, they're not seeing appreciation yet. Now, they ran some great appreciation prior to, but year over year, that's not the case. Now we can do it quarter over quarter. Now here's something interesting. Do you see how deeper blue this map got? The light blue turned into medium blue. Some of the orange turned into blue, and some of the medium blue turned into dark blue. That means prices are accelerating. Their growth quarter over quarter was greater percentage-wise than it was year over year. Prices dramatically started to increase in almost every state in the country. Why was that? Well, obviously we have a shortage of inventory and very high demand. And for those states that are tan or orange, let's not worry about that. Now let's take a look at the graph from the California Association of Realtors. And they too are showing an increase in home prices year over year. It's true, prices are going up and inventory is in fact very low. At a national level, we are seeing the number of houses that are selling has gone up dramatically year over year, according to the National Association of Realtors. So even though inventory is low, we are still selling more houses than we did a year ago. Very interesting. Let's focus on Orange County for a minute. Our inventory level has been below the national average pretty much all year. We're under 3 months of inventory, and look how long it's taking houses to sell by price point. In every price point except houses over $1 million, it's taking about 45 days to sell a house. Now, you sellers out there, if your home has been on the market more than 60 days, you really need to take a look at the asking price and whether or not it's in line with what buyers are willing to pay right now. We're seeing multiple offers on properties. If you don't have any offers, that says a lot about your price. So let's take a look at interest rates. We give it to you going all the way back to January 2013, and we can see that there was a big bump up in the spring of 2013. Then, for the most part, it's dropped since then. But if we look all the way over into the corner, we can see a change. Over the last 2 months, April and May, interest rates have started creeping up. Now, I'm not saying they're going to continue that way, but it's definitely something we have to keep our eye on. We ended May 2015 at 3.9%, still a great rate, and Freddie Mac is projecting that by next year, by the end of next year, interest rates will be back up at 4.9%, a full percentage point increase. Whether you're thinking of getting in the game as a first-time buyer, or maybe with the increase in prices, you have equity in your house and want to make that move up, remember this, it's not just home prices you have to worry about. More importantly, it's the cost of borrowing money. In other words, it's the interest rates that have the biggest impact on affordability. So if home prices are expected to go up by 4% and you say, well, maybe I'll wait so the price of my home will go up and then I'll make my move. Keep in mind that the house you're moving up to will also have gone up in price, and there's a strong possibility interest rates will be a point higher than they are today. So ask yourself, does it really make sense to wait? Now just might be the right time to make your move. We've said this many times before. We strongly believe that knowledge is power. In an effort to help the many individuals out there who are thinking of selling or buying a home in the near future, we have some important information to share with you so that you can feel confident about making informed decisions concerning the most valuable asset you're likely to own, your own home. You can get a free report for sellers or buyers simply by clicking on the corresponding links. All you have to do is plug in your name and email address, and you'll receive your report via email in a matter of minutes. That's our market recap for this month. Check back with us in July to hear how we're looking at the halfway point of 2015.